It's your boy Nungun in the house, back with another bang on video. Well, yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are ready. We are ready for an unbelievable transfer news. And yes, you saw the right thumbnail. Yes, we're going to talk about Thomas Partey. Everyone had this question on their minds. What about Thomas Partey? What about Thomas Partey? Yes, I've got some important news that is just fresh, very fresh for you guys. And not only this, we're going to talk about something special about the whole Mesut Ozil thing. Is anyone actually safe in the current Arsenal squad? I don't think so. Well, without any further ado, let me remind you guys, I think this is the best place for any Arsenal fan to actually subscribe and get the content every single day, twice. So, I'll be live today. Don't forget to join me live 7:30 p.m. Indian Standard Time, 3 p.m. BST, 2 p.m. Central African Time. 2 p.m. GMT and 4 p.m. Central African Time. So, without any further ado, let's move on with the first news. Did you know Arsenal have spent £3.5 million on attackers since the 2013-2014 season, and they've only spent £265 million on defenders in the Premier League era. So compared to its rivals, it's very less, isn't it? Well, talking about it, as I said, Arsenal and Aubameyang have reached a verbal agreement, and according to Telefootball, Aubameyang has received assurances regarding new additions to the club. More on it, keep watching the video because Aubameyang is close to signing a new 3-year Arsenal deal. The new contract that Arsenal have offered him will run until 2023, covering final 12 months on existing deal and extending it by further 2 years. Well, talking about more stuff, let's talk about the people who would actually leave Arsenal. It could be Hector Bellerin. According to Matt Law, who tweeted out, Hector Bellerin is believed to be keen on the prospect of a new challenge, having spent 9 years at the club after joining from Barcelona. Bellerin could be a surprise departure if Arsenal received a bid for the right back. Well, not only this, Arsenal are also ready to listen to offers for Alexander Lacazette and Matteo Guendouzi. Well, yes, Matteo Guendouzi, we all know Matteo Guendouzi and the whole situation between him and Arteta, but it's pretty much serious that Lacazette also could leave Arsenal. Well, not only this, we're going to talk about the whole thing, the financial impact. Arsenal are now hopeful that they'll now be able to deal with any further financial impact that could follow as a result of the coronavirus pandemic. The club believe they would have been forced to make more redundancies had the players not taken a wage cut. So with the players wage cut, I actually said that in my previous video as well. So go check it out if you haven't. It talks about redundancies in full. Well, talking about it, let's see something special because there's a solid chance Mesut Ozil will leave this summer. 4 clubs really pushing for his signature, and it is believed that it's something to pay attention to during the course of this window. And his situation with the club has steadily deteriorated over the last few months. So Mesut Ozil can leave Arsenal as soon as possible. We'll talk about more stuff. The latest news that you guys will listen is Gabriel could be finalizing on a 5-year contract, done deal, to be paid in installments. Ceballos will sign on loan with an obligation to buy. It is on the works yet. And more on the situation about the transfer news, Arsenal have said Ainsley Maitland-Niles is available for transfer even though Mikel Arteta wants him to stay. Now, Maitland-Niles has been told by Arsenal that he will be made available for transfer this summer in order to raise funds for a club which finds itself in a difficult financial situation, although it would be Arteta's preference that the young academy graduate stayed because he has been subject of enquiries from Everton and Brighton and Hove Albion and is valued at upwards of £20 million as a versatile player who has starred in the final stages of Arsenal's FA Cup triumph under their new manager. Well, not only this, there's something new for you guys because here's the latest update that Arsenal have let a further 10 scouts go, and their names are from UK, it is Mackie, Daniels and Latimer. From Scotland, it's Alex Stafford. From Ireland, it is Stephen Bradley. From Germany and France, it's Ty Gooden. And from Spain and Portugal, there is Julio De Marco. And there's from Germany and Poland, there is Leonardo Sirpoli, Hans Gilaus from the Netherlands actually, and Alessandro Sbrizzo from Italy and Switzerland. So yes, so all these scouts there are further 10 scouts that could be getting out. But the best part is the South American region is one of the few areas of scouting network that still remains intact. So you can understand the future of Arsenal football is coming from Brazil, ladies and gentlemen. Well, talking about it, the Gunners are looking for bids of around £30 million for the versatile midfielder Ainsley Maitland-Niles. With the likes of Socrates and Shkodran Mustafi not commanding much value in the transfer market, it has been decided Maitland-Niles has to be sacrificed to at least bring in some decent amount of money. Well, Not only this, we're going to talk about Duncan Wright. Sun Sports Duncan Wright has revealed that Arsenal have already put him on sale, 80 million Niles, but also Arsenal have been have well, in Willian, Arsenal will get a very positive person in terms of Antonio Rudiger, because Rudiger says he believes Chelsea will greatly miss calm and humble Willian. Well, he says, since day one of coming to Chelsea, he and David Luiz got me into the team and helped me out in the first couple of months because it was really not that easy. He's a great guy and a really, really good footballer. He is calm and humble, and it will be sad if I don't see him again as a teammate. He's not the type of player who talks that much. And Rudiger actually compared Willian to Chelsea legend Eden Hazard. He says he does this thing on the pitch just like Eden Hazard, but by playing, he shows what he is about. He is a guy who dictates the game, and not many players in the world have this type of quality. He is always training hard and practicing free kicks after. He is someone who always wants to improve. So you can understand this whole situation around Willian. Antonio Rudiger is really happy that he's having a better future somewhere else other than Chelsea, but he will miss him. Well, talking about it, a Maltese club, Sliema Wanderers, have become the latest destination for former Arsenal star Danielson. Well, the midfielder left Arsenal in 2013 but has spent recent years battling serious knee injuries after spells in Brazil and the Middle East. Now, the club president Keith Perry has said of Malta that one-year contract has been agreed with the 32-year-old, and it is believed that the club have failed to reach Europe, where probably they also usually dispatched in the early qualifying rounds in the last 5 years. So let's see how things will turn out for them. Well, Arsenal target Jerome Boateng is open to a Premier League move and could be available on a free transfer next summer. While the German centre-back admitted he loved his short time in England but with Manchester City and would not rule out a return to the UK. He says, I would not say no, I loved it when I was there. Boateng had an injury-plagued season with City, but that wasn't to put him off from a Premier return. He says, for me, it was really unlucky because I got injured straight away and then I didn't really play the position they promised me. So, as I told you, there will be only 3 substitutions in the next season, and the number of people who will be on the bench will be reduced as well to the previous rules. But the Premier League has voted to get its VAR rules in line with that of other countries. He says, but armpit offside decisions are staying, getting England in line with FIFA's law interpretations. The decisions on goalkeeper encroachment during penalties will also be tweaked because the shareholders unanimously approved the implementation of VAR in line with the full FIFA VAR protocol. Well, let's see, and also clubs have also agreed to revert back to the 3 substitute situation. So yes, these are the situation. And right now, Arsenal legend Charlie Nicholas expects Mikel Arteta to dismantle his Arsenal squad this summer as the manager continues his rebuild. Nicholas said William Saliba has signed and will start the new campaign, which is great. He's young, he's fast, but he's still slightly naive, which when I watched him playing for Saint-Etienne. Arsenal's master plan has 2 centre-backs cover in case Kieran Tierney were to get injured again. Kolasinac fits that, but he's not a natural defender. And then I see 7 or 8 players getting sold. Charlie Nicholas also believes that there's going to be a mass exodus from the Arsenal squad. But let's talk about it. Edu Gaspar is already leading negotiations for Gabriel Magalhaes. Lille willing to accept 20 million euros plus 10 million euros in extra add-ons. Arsenal are leading the race and there's nobody else because somewhere in Brazil there's reports that it's picking up pace in Brazil already, but can confirm that there was a meeting yesterday that is, between Lille and Arsenal regarding Gabriel. So now let's talk about something important, something really big. Let's talk about Thomas Partey. Yes, Thomas Partey is confident of completing his transfer to Arsenal after the end of Atletico Madrid's career in the Champions League, after very positive talks between the London club and the players' camp this week. So yes, it is happening, ladies and gentlemen. Thomas Partey to Arsenal, and yes, Thomas Partey is hell bent to move on from Atletico Madrid, probably for a new challenge, and his best destination could be his beloved Arsenal. Yes, our beloved Arsenal. Thomas Partey is definitely coming, my friends. And talking about it, despite Fiorentina links to Torreira in Italy, it is AC Milan who are his likely destination, and Torreira will be allowed to leave if a good offer comes. So I think he could build well for AC Milan. So Luquita Torreira to AC Milan, or probably definitely to Serie A, is definitely going to happen. So do not forget that as well, because Lucas Torreira could leave and Thomas Partey is coming in. There's nothing wrong if you could fetch a good amount of money for him. But let's talk about Perry Groves here. Perry Groves is actually happy with the whole Willian situation. He says it's a no-brainer, absolute no-brainer. Is he better than what Arsenal have got at the moment? I'd say yes. Yeah, Willian is better than Pepe. Yes, Pepe has got great potential, but he's not on Willian's level of consistency, consistently delivering. And he said Willian has got a winning mentality. He will buy into the way that Arteta wants to play. His attitude is good. He plays in the Premier League, so the risk is low and reward is very, very high. Willian would make Arsenal a stronger team. It's a no-brainer. So, well, these were the news of the day. I hope you enjoyed whatever came your way. All the views and news and everything about Arsenal comes on this platform every single day, twice. So sit back, relax, and enjoy all the news that comes on this platform. I will see you in my next video. Until then, cheers. And don't forget to subscribe, my friends. We are on a mission of reaching 10,000 subscribers. We're not far off 7,000. We're not far off. The 10,000 is not a big amount. So please help me reach there, and do join me on my live today, 7:30 p.m. Indian Standard Time, 3 p.m. BST, 2 p.m. GMT, and 4 p.m. Central African Time.